Hi everybody, I'm Elizabeth Ashley and it's The Secret Healer, and today I'm here with my mum, Jill Bruce, who is the author of the book called The Aura, and she's here to talk about aura colours and their meanings. Hiya Mum.
Hiya.
Thank you. So I know a lot of my readers are interested in the aura generally, and so I wondered if you could explain what the aura is.
The aura is a very complicated mechanism which flows through the physical body and extends to about 2 feet 6 inches outside the physical body. It has several different subtle bodies within it. The chakras are located down various parts of the body, and then there are 7 etheric bodies in the aura. Each of the etheric bodies passes through the physical body and then through the next one, so the 7th etheric body passes through all of the bodies out to about 2 foot 6 past the aura.
So how long have you been researching the aura?
Oh, I suppose 40 years now.
And why is it something that's interesting to you?
Because I've been able to see the colours of the aura since I was a little girl. And being a healer for most of my life, it's been something that's been very interesting to me.
Yeah. And is the data that we know about the aura reliable? Is it scientifically proven, or is it just assumptions, do you think?
No, it's not scientifically proven. People take pictures of the aura with Chilean photography, so it's proven that there's something there. But it's not proven, no.
No. And so I think people are very interested in knowing about the aura colour meanings. What are some of the most common aura colours you see?
Well, the stereotype aura is a rainbow of colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, emanating from red on the physical body out to violet on the outside. But the colours change depending on people's mental, spiritual, physical well-being. So one would very rarely get an aura that was like a rainbow. Mm-hmm. But all the different colours do mean different things in the aura.
So I think most people will say, oh, I've been told I've got a blue aura, because I think people who are interested in healing tend to get told that more often than others. So what would a blue aura mean?
Blue aura means that you would be likely to be a healer, but also interested in art, dance, that kind of thing. It's also, blue is the colour of love, so you could be a very loving person.
Yeah. And so what about different shades of blue? If somebody saw a light blue, for example, would that be different to a navy blue?
Yes, light blue is more of a healing colour. Navy blue is more colour of karma, indigo. So if you've got a lot of navy blue at the edge of your aura, it indicates that you're an old soul.
Yeah. And you were talking about how the different etheric bodies stretch out to each other. So what of each of the 7 etheric bodies, what do they relate to?
Right, well, the first etheric body is red, normally, and that's your physical well-being. And the second one is yellow, and that is will and ambition. The third one is orange. I beg your pardon, I've done that wrong. The second
one's orange.
Second one's orange,
yeah.
That's will and ambition. And the third one is yellow, and that's communication. And the fourth one is green, and that's emotions. And the fifth one is blue, and that's love and art. And the sixth one is indigo.
Fun.
So that's the base of karma. And then the seventh one is purple, violet, and that's spirit.
And later I'm going to get her to show you how to see the aura, but that's how it looks with the different bodies going through it. It's very interesting, Mother. Very interesting. So, illness though, that emanates through the aura in a slightly different way, in that it changes colours really.
Yes,
Would you agree?
Does. Yes,
yeah?
it does. Illness will change the colour of an aura.
So, can you talk about that?
Well, diminishing colours indicate diminishing physical well-being and mental well-being. So if you had a sort of sickly, sort of lightish green in your aura, you're not going to be as healthy and as well balanced mentally as someone with emerald green in their aura. The greens are probably the most interesting and the ones that change the most. Olive green indicates high blood pressure. Browns are usually indicative of dis-ease, especially across the chest and across the joints. They would be indicative of where there were problems in the physical body.
It's really interesting, isn't it? So if you were to look at that, where would you expect to see the greens and the browns on the diagram, for example? If you turn it around, you'll be able to see it in the thing.
Yeah, just counting out. The greens would be in the fourth etheric body.
In the fourth, so here the greens will be.
Yes. Whereas if there was browns which indicate disease in the physical body, one would expect them to be across the chest and across the joints. So it can be either. It can be masses of colour in an aura that are in the wrong place, as it were, or it can be patches over the physical body. It can also be holes, which this diagram shows. You've got a hole in your aura. That can also indicate disease.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the holes in the next video. So, just some more unusual colours. If you saw pink in somebody's aura, what would that make you think?
Pink is often found in people who've got young children, so they're very comforting with people. But it's also the colour, an occult colour, where you can find people who are very interested in magic and occult phenomena, that kind of thing. They will often exhibit pink in the outer areas of their aura.
What about black?
Black is a colour that you don't really want to see there. If you see it serrating through someone's aura, then that means they're a very evil person. But black in an aura does indicate, I'm afraid, fatality quite often. It often indicates cancer, although sometimes, of course, cancer isn't fatal these days. But it is a colour that you don't want to see there.
I suppose it's an absence of light, really, isn't it? That's what black is.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Silver?
Silver means a quick-witted person.
I see silver quite often. Do you see silver?
Sometimes, yes.
I see silver as one of the main colours. Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's like glitters through the aura.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's someone that's quick-witted.
When I was writing the blog post, I remembered something that happened when I was a little girl. And I don't know if you remember it. We were in the spiritual church the one day, and there was a man sitting in front of us. He'd been, I don't know, from a child's
Yes,
perspective.
I do remember
A
it.
purple aura with
Yes.
gold running through.
Yes.
Yeah, I often wonder what happened to him,
Yes.
who he became, really.
Yes.
So
yes.
so like thinking back to it, and probably got a very different perception of it when you was a child. But now, if you were to say, right, I saw somebody with a purple aura with gold in it, what would you say about them?
Extremely old soul, extremely advanced person who'd got a very important job to do in the world. Was bringing a lot of karma, but someone, a very good person.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I wonder who he became, what he did.
Hair,
He did. No, you say that. I do remember him having like black with like black clothes on, but I'd forgotten that. But yeah, he was not what you'd expect, was he? He was very out there, wasn't he? Yeah. How lovely. So we've done red, we've done yellow. We said communication. We said orange is ambition and things like that. What else would you say about orange?
Orange is a life colour. Someone with a lot of orange in their aura is going to be very lively, very enthusiastic, have a lot of energy and enthusiasm about life.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're talking about characters, really, or somebody's character, but obviously it changes with their personality and their and particularly their moods, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I had a message off Caroline Hardwick, who, for those of you who don't know, Caroline is a nurse, and Caroline's physical medicine is fantastic, and what she doesn't know about what's going on in the physical body isn't worth knowing. So I was really surprised when she asked about the aura, and she wanted to know, I understand it has a vibration and that essential oils have a vibration, but how do you use the essential oils for the aura? And so I thought I would ask the lady who knows. So what's your thoughts about that?
When you finally got a diagram of the aura, or if you're lucky to be able to see the colours of the aura, then essential oils vibrate on different colours, and you can find that out in my book, The Garden of Eden. I do list which colours essential oils vibrate on, and you can use the essential oils in that way to bring about balance back into the aura by using them that way.
Yeah, I never think of using them like with colour. I do it all through emotions, so that's really useful. So we were discussing that, for example, if you saw something in the karmic, you were talking about if you saw like a square in the karmic body.
That's right.
So explain that to them, because I thought it was really interesting.
When karma manifests in the aura, it's
you're going to see it sixth body.
It can be anywhere. They can manifest geometric shapes, can manifest anywhere in the aura, but they emanate from the sixth body, which is the body of karma. For example, if someone had a square in their aura, that mean that they're going to have a karmic lesson which is going to address most of areas of their life, and so they're going to be very stressed, to say the least, of what's happening, so that they would manifest the usual symptoms of stress that we have come to recognise. Tense muscles, anxiety, back problems, depression, all of those things are associated with stress. And so you would use the essential oils that would help the physical manifestations of that, of those symptoms, but also you could use the essential oils that manifest that vibrate on the colours that geometric shape was exhibiting. So you could use them at a very high level in that way.
Anybody who's not sure, this is the book that we're talking about that she wrote, and in actual fact she wrote this around about the same time as I did my first books. Published them I think the September before I did mine, and it's available on Amazon. So in a minute we'll come back on a different video and we'll show you how to douse the colours so that you can do an aura reading yourself, on yourself, or for one of your patients or one of your friends or whoever, and it's incredibly interesting to do. Good fun as well, especially if you like colouring, which I do. So yeah, we'll see you in a minute in the next video.